Afternoon for the Blue Sox. Will Riley leading off for the second time in this series, and he takes the...
He started the Saturday day game and season here this afternoon.
1-1 to Riley, taking off the plate the way that he's swinging the bat. Not on the lineup this afternoon. 2-1 to Riley. 2-2. Got him outside part of the plate. He was leading off for the two games yesterday, hitting in the 2 spot today, and he pops this one a mile high. The wind is blowing in, if anything. Matsuishi gives it a look and makes a catch. Howling right to left. Here's a fly ball into right center off the bat of Ryan is there at a...
When you're only rolling out 8 pitches an inning, it's going to be
5 innings. He'll equal 40. That. He'll equal that 39-40. Just lucky again that you backed me up that is indeed the correct answer. But it was essentially the dagger that gave the Bandits the lead and led to a win. Here's a fly ball into center. Brendan Ryan's been back in the lineup, is helpful as well. Donald Lutz has had a good series.
Getting triples.
Big fella was lugging around the bases yesterday. This one's lined into left center, and again, guess who?
Brendan Ryan.
Second base. It means Jalen Ray would likely have to go to the out for one of those middle infield spots.
I think that's kind of
Coen Wynne. This will be his 9th of the second.
Well,
3-1 pitch. Low. The payoff pitch coming from Wynne. Tap foul. Never gets easy, Luke. 3-2 pitch. Waved at and miss. Sunday afternoons going forward will... Blue Sox, and he has started well this afternoon. Andres Rios with a base hit back up the middle. Be surprised how many people say it. About it later. With the bat, but aside from that, I'm a big leaguer in this series after a relatively quiet first 4 rounds of the season. This could be 2, though. Underhand to Ray, and the turn at second base. Have had in the last 2 decades.
The 2000s, they turned up. Mistake I could have made. I thought, 9 a.m. it won't be that busy.
You're kidding yourself, because they will be. Put a note in your calendar for next year to get it done in November. You'll thank me. Making his first start of the season. Riley had a notion to inserted into right field for Brisbane. This one cued off the end of the bat. Charging Stevens. Oh, what a good. Brisbane came out on the Blues. So Brisbane wore the all grays in the... Any suggested hoodoo is out the window, and they've certainly...
So he's throwing a no-hitter. Then, according to this person, it's okay. So long as you know that they haven't been watching, is my answer.
There is no no-hitter as far as their opening day roster was constructed. A good luxury to have. McNair leading things off, and he waves and misses.
Looking, offense, you've got Matty Geyer and
1-2 pitch. Hard hit, base hit into left field, down the line. Could be extra base.
Yeah, it was a tough work by Ray, but he did very well behind the plate and then adjust to make the tag, and he did very well to make.
0-2 to Lutz, takes inside. 1-2 pitch. On the ground right side, Jalen Ray playing at the edge of the outfield grass. 2 away. Here's Dermot Fritsch. Off-speed pitch in the first pitches, and I think as long as he's... 1-1 to Fritsch. On the ground left side. Easier hop this time for Stevens, and again...
Nothing like a bit of Christmas baseball to round out your week.
Clock before I make time references.
Time flies when you're having fun.
1-1 pitch, misses series, and each of those were relatively low scoring. Fox bullpen. It's a good piece of hitting here from Rios. They were playing around on him.
Think of this Blue Sox defense, couple of double plays turned, and one double.
Max Durrington batting 1,000. The 0-2 to Max. Off the plate outside.
Gold Coast Cougars team down there.
1-2. Outside. Ranking points heading to the end of 2025. Here's a ground ball to short. This could be 2. The turn by Ray is in time. Injuries in his starting rotation, and Coen Wynne has certainly done that. Here's a bunt attempt right side. Wynne will underhand on to first. Here's Jacob Robson, the former Blue Sox.
It's where you see people kind of, their heart rate's
not even thinking about it. 2-0 to Robson is in for a call. Those things we're going to check out. But you've always the goal But to represent the national team and the senior
Dome, Nagoya Dome, those environments are different, you know, in their own way and special. So,
getting back to Tokyo to play in that final against Chinese Taipei. The Dome was insane, and Group B is
stay out there. Still, no one moving in.
0-1 to McNair off speed. It's nothing like coming home to humble you a bit after the last 12 months that he's had. Here's a grounder to Mata and Brent Iredale that they could potentially hear their names called pretty high in Major League drafts to come. Another good play here by